Most people saw Sunnybrook Farm as just a peaceful place with simple animals. But high in the old oak tree, a wise old crow named Cornelius watched. He saw what the humans missed, a hidden world of animal brilliance. In the pig pen, a young pig named Penelope was bored. Farmer John had left a complicated latch on the gate. The other pigs grunted, ignoring it, but Penelope studied it. She nudged the bolt with her snout, then lifted the hook with her teeth. Click, the gate swung open. In the chicken coop, a rooster named Robin noticed something. The farmer's wife always collected eggs in groups of 6. One day, she miscounted and left one egg behind. Robin clucked and pecked at the lone egg until she noticed and corrected her mistake. He wasn't just crowing, he was counting. In the pasture, the cows had a complex social life. A gentle Holstein named Bella was the leader. Scientists would later call it a social graph, but the cows just knew it as friendship. They licked and nuzzled their favorite friends and remembered a grudge for weeks. A goat named Gideon was a master of problem solving. He wanted the apples on the other side of the fence. Instead of just pushing, he found an old crate, dragged it to the fence, and climbed over. He didn't just use strength, he used tools and a plan. The sheep, led by an old ewe named Daisy, never forgot a face. When a kind veterinarian who had helped Daisy years ago returned, she walked right up to him and bleated softly. But she also remembered the vet who gave her a shot, and she always hid in the back of the pen when he arrived. Penelope the pig found a stick and a patch of mud. She didn't just roll in it. She made swirls and patterns. It wasn't random. She was creating. Cornelius the crow cawed in approval from his tree. This was art. The chickens had a language of their own. A certain cluck meant hawk in the sky, and all the chickens would run for cover. A different, happier cluck meant Farmer John is corn, and they would all gather at the fence. One afternoon, the smallest lamb, Pip, got his head stuck in the fence. He bleated in panic. Bella the cow mooed loudly to alert the others. Penelope the pig pushed a bale of hay against the fence to give Pip a boost. Gideon the goat used his horns to gently widen the gap. Working together, they freed little Pip. It wasn't instinct, it was cooperation. They saw a problem, communicated, and used their different skills to solve it. Farmer John had been watching from the barn. He had never seen anything like it. He always thought his animals were clever, but this was different. This was intelligent. The next day, Farmer John didn't just throw feed into the pens. He brought puzzle feeders for the pigs, hanging treats for the goats to jump for, and even a colorful ball for the cows to push around. He started to see them as thinking, feeling creatures. A journalist heard about the clever farm and came to visit. She was amazed by what she saw. She wrote a story called The Thinkers of Sunnybrook Farm, and people everywhere began to see farm animals in a new light. The story inspired other farmers. They started providing more stimulation, more space, and more respect for their animals. They learned that a happy, engaged animal is a smart one. The animals didn't care about fame. They were just happy. Happy to have challenges, happy to have friends, and happy to be understood. They had always been intelligent. Someone just needed to pay attention. As the sun set over Sunnybrook Farm, Cornelius the crow settled in his nest. The farm was still a farm, but it was also a school, a community, and a home. The animals had taught their most important lesson. Intelligence comes in many forms, and it's everywhere if you only take the time to look.